Hi, this is Zach Petticord here with your Uplogix TechTip. Today I'm going to show you how we can use the Uplogix Local Manager to assist you with automatic ROMmon recovery with your iOS devices. There are a few things we need to make sure are set up before we can execute this process. And there are a few different ways we can do it. Today I'm going to show you the fastest and most expedient way to do this. And that's doing it over a dedicated Ethernet connection between the local manager itself and the device. To help demonstrate this, in the left window here, I have the command line interface of the Uplogix Local Manager. And on the right here, I have a read-only session that's just looking at the console output from the router, in this case, that we're going to demonstrate this on. This is just our normal automation you see happening. We're going in and pulling diagnostic information, we're looking at interfaces to make sure they're up, and that's just our normal automation and working in it every day. So first off, let's go to the port. In this case, it's port 2.1, and let's just see what device we have here. Alright, so we have a Cisco 891, just a really small router, running a 12.4. We have a dedicated Ethernet, which is a small private network that's set up with only 2 endpoints between the Uplogix and the one of the interfaces on the device itself, in this case, a sub-interface. And just a little more diagnostic information about the device. In order to get ROMmon recovery working, we have to pick a path we want to use. As I mentioned, in this case, we're using dedicated Ethernet. You could also use the management network. So for instance, if you had the Uplogix on the same network as a router that was providing it access to WAN link, for instance, and it could reach it that way, then you could perform ROMmon recovery over that. Or if you have no IP routable path, we can also do ROMmon recovery over X modem as a sort of last-ditch method. It will take a long time, depending in part on the size of the iOS image and the speed that the console baud rate is operating on. So once you've picked your path, you need to input a few variables so that our drivers know how to perform this recovery. These are properties that you configure on the port. As you can see here, I have defined some ROMmon recovery variables. Default gateway, the port we're going to use, speed mode, the address we're going to go to, and the subnet mask. These all map to the already existing dedicated Ethernet, but since these settings are all going to get blown away when we go into ROMmon, we have to store these off so our device knows how to recover it. All right, so now I'm going to go into the device. You'll see that when I go in there, we pull some information, and then it passes me into the console session. And let's see what we have here. We have an iOS image. I'm going to delete this iOS image. All right, and now I'm going to reload. All right, and this will take a little bit for it to reload, so I'm just going to log out here, and oh, there it goes. So now I'm going to extend the screen open. I'm not doing anything at this point. We've logged out of the device, and we're just watching it in ROMmon. As you can see, it's already input the variables that I've given it, and it's already begun the recovery transfer. And this will happen automatically. Once we see that the host name of the device is in ROMmon, we will immediately begin operations to recover it. Now, we can do this in part because we store off the iOS image and always have it located on your remote site in the local manager's hard drive. So we always know where we can fall back to. And on top of that, we always store the running configs and startup configs, so we can bring you back up from ROMmon, restart the router, and put the configs back to their last known good configuration. So now that we've transferred the iOS image, we will reset the device and bring it back up. And you can see we're back up and running at this point. So now all of our normal automation will resume. If you were watching this device and you had alarms set up, you would get an email saying, hey, we've recovered this. This was in ROMmon, but you're good to go at this point. So if this interests you and you want more details, please don't hesitate to contact Uplogix. Our sales team can be reached at sales@uplogix.com. Once again, my name is Zachary Petticord, and I just want to thank you for watching this Uplogix Tech Tip. Thanks. Have a great day.